We actually had some good ozone time. The chances we gave up are grade A chances. We let their guys get inside us, and I think we shoot ourselves in the foot by, we've been a pretty good team at that of, the chances we give up. We try and keep to the outside, but let them get to the inside too much, especially in the first, and then we're chasing the game.
How disappointing is that at this point in the season to still be caught watching the puck like that? I mean, it's been an issue here and there, and especially it seemed like you guys had been, playing fairly well defensively.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's something that's has been happening very often, but at the same time, when you're playing teams that are fighting for a playoff spot, and they're important games. We need to grow in those areas. If we're going to be a playoff team in the future here, those are goals and chances that you have to do a better job of not giving up. So it's definitely an area that we're gonna have to talk about and rectify, and hopefully be better for.
Thanks, Sam.
Next up, Ted Colpern.
Hey, Sam, did you feel like did they outwork you at times tonight too? And if that's the case, was that part of it a little disappointing also?
I don't know about outwork. Teams that are battling hard. Last night was a really hard-fought game, and then I just think just a couple mental errors. Like I said, we let them get to the inside, and they're grade A chances. That we don't allow Bernie to get a read on, and that's it can't happen, and we need to do a better job of that going forward.
Is it kind of disappointing it seemed like Bernie maybe got hung out to dry a couple of times. Is that kind of disappointing in that aspect?
Definitely. Bernie's been fantastic for us this year, and he's worked his way back from injury, and we need to do a better job of giving him a chance in some of those goals. They're chances that are, like I said, grade A chances that are going to be tough ones to stop, and we need to do a better job of keeping things to the outside and not give those high danger ones.
I thought we were terrible defensively, and we gave up. I think this crew's been pretty good defensively. I think we haven't given up many grade A's, comparative to the rest of the league, like the big time grade A's. And tonight, I thought we were terrible defensively, and that's in those situations, and especially really through the first half of the game. We tried like crazy and competed like crazy in the offensive zone. We were on them. We did lots of stuff there. We worked hard. We did all that stuff, and they came down. We just gave easy goals away. So we got to be a great defensive team, and what happened tonight isn't good enough.
How disappointing is it to still be having to talk about this at this point in the season? Because you guys had been playing better defensively. Even that 4-0 loss, was it to Chicago? It wasn't like this.
Yeah.
I think there'd been defensive improvement on the whole recently.
We've been a pretty good defensive team, to be honest with you, all year. If you look at any of the underlying numbers at all, in terms of giving up big chances, we've been a really good team defensively. Is it disappointing? Well, it's frustrating tonight for sure. I don't think we're gonna. There's nights you're gonna have nights like this. So we gotta find a way to correct it. We gotta make sure it doesn't happen again on Thursday. And so at the end of the day, we got to make sure, like, simple defensive principles of protecting the slot, riding your check back to the net, and when you're above people, stay above people. We didn't do a good enough job in those areas.
Thanks.
And Zarkan, I'm live.
Yeah, Jeff, those defensive mistakes and blown coverages, it's just a matter of just too much puck watching. I mean, are they mental mistakes?
Yeah. The first one's a little bit of a bouncing, like it's a little bit of bounces. We have it, we kind of boom, whatever. It's a little bit of not good enough execution, a little bit of bounces. The next few are situations where, again, there's certain defensive principles. You ride your check back to the net. You don't let the puck get through you. If you go to play a player below the goal line, you never let it get through you. If you're above a guy coming back into your end, you stay above the guy and you make sure you have him. You put his hands on your backside, and there's no way that he gets any chance in the cage. So what I would say is there were lapses, and the lapses cost us.
Especially against this team. I mean, it's tough to play catch up against anybody, but especially against a team like Dallas.
For sure. And I actually thought we created as much as we have against them, at any point, to be honest with you. And even really early in the game, I don't know that we created tons of real chances, but we had zone time. We again, I thought we worked extremely hard offensively. We worked extremely hard in the offensive zone, and we came down and we had those defensive brain lapses that cost us. And we can't be a team that's chasing the game like that. We got to be a team that's airtight defensively. So we got to make sure we're way better, and that comes Thursday.